Alright, everybody. I don't know why all of a sudden tonight I feel like my skin's crawling. You know. Um, but anyway, I know I did the movie review for the remake of this movie. I have since rewatched the original. And I'm going to talk about the original movie tonight. Or here, in this video. In this movie review, I'm going to talk about the original John Waters Hairspray. This one has Ricki Lake in it. And this is the one that I would rather watch than the one with John Travolta in it. I mean, I like Christopher Walken, don't get me wrong. But seriously, I am no fan of John Travolta in this movie. Um, and, I mean, it just... this movie is more appropriate because it's got Ricki Lake in it, Devine, Debbie Harry, the late Sonny Bono, and Jerry Stiller, Leslie Ann Powers, Colleen Fitzpatrick, and Michael St. Gerard. Uh, in fact, this movie is definitely a PG. This one's, and I'm reading this off of Wikipedia. According to Wikipedia, it says, in fact, Hairspray's PG is the mileage ratings Walter has received. Most of his previous films were rated X by the MPAA, which is the movie producers group. This version of the movie I prefer over the other one. Devine actually is, the late Devine was a drag queen. And this was like the first time I'd ever seen a drag queen before. I love this movie because Ricki Lake, this is the first of two movies that Ricki Lake made with John Waters that I know of. The other one being Crybaby, which I reviewed previously on here. Ricki Lake played, if you remember the basic plot line, I'm not going to rehash the plot line from the remake. It's the same basic concept, except for who's in it. But the funniest part's at the beginning. It looks like they're just getting completely, off-spraying their hair with hairspray. Sonny Bono, I wish he would have made more, movies. But he unfortunately, became a senator and passed away when he hit a tree several years ago. He plays Franklin Von Tussle, Sonny Bono does, in this movie. He passed away January 5th, 1998. Yeah, he was skiing and hit a tree and got brain damage and died or something like that. But I remember he died from complications due to a skiing accident. But this whole movie is just, I just absolutely love this version because it is so funny. I mean, granted, I wish that Queen Latifah had been in this one because she was really, really awesome as Motormouth Mabel. She just, oh my god, it was just amazing. That's the one that I like. Oh, somebody that was in Crybabies in this movie too, and I just saw her name. Mink Stoll as Tammy. She's like the producer for the show. Ruth Brown played Motormouth Maybelle Stubbs. I mean, nothing against her, but that's who played Motormouth Maybelle in this movie. But it's just, I have to say that in the remake, Queen Latifah just was amazing as Motormouth. I mean, and I liked her portrayal of it. I mean, so it's like that's the only thing I would have done differently in the original was have Queen Latifah as Motormouth because I can't remember if I said that she did really good, but she did. And I mean, her performance was great as Motormouth. You know, I think they could have had Christopher Walken playing the mean station director. Although I know who played that, and I'm not going to ruin it for you and tell you who it is. But it was somebody else in the movie did dual parts. But yeah, I had to tell Tony. I said, the mom, you know, Ricki Lake's character, Tracy Turnblad. Um, the mom, Edna Turnblad, is played by Devine. And it's just, I just absolutely just, Devine was one of my favorite people in this movie. I mean, I just really, really, love her. I think Devine was going to be in Crybaby, if I'm remembering right, but poor Devine passed away before they could make the actual movie. I forget what happened, but yeah, it was something about Devine was going to be in Crybaby, the other Ricki Lake movie that she made with Johnny Depp and you know John Waters. Excuse me, but it is what it is. But like I said before, I really prefer this version of Hairspray, the original one. Sometimes, and I have to say this here, sometimes remakes do better when they remake movies. Sometimes they don't. The 2007 remake of this movie, parts of it were a little better, but it wasn't anything like this movie. Oh, sorry. All of a sudden, I got the sleepies, the itchies, and the sleepies. This was also made in the 80s, and it was made in 1988. So, uh, it just is what it is. Well, anyway, I have one more movie review I'm going to do, and then we'll take it from there. All right. So, hang on.